And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're here with, on my far right, the president of the Hospice Foundation of the Ozarks, Regina Waters, and next to her, executive director and Jeanette LaBellardi. I got that, okay. LaBellardi Gilbert. How are both of you today?
Yes, we're doing great. We're excited to be here.
Explain the Hospice Foundation.
Hospice Foundation of the Ozarks. We've been around now for 25 years, so we're celebrating it this year.
Congratulations.
Yes, so we're wanting to get the word out about who we are as a foundation and how we want to help the community.
So who are you as a foundation, as opposed to what we've all heard of as hospice?
We award grant money to other nonprofits that deal with death and dying and education for the communities. And it's we target any nonprofit here in the state of Missouri.
What types of programs are you that you're helping to fund?
Regina, you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
We provide grants for professional development and training. So, for instance, medical care providers give the best care possible to people at end of life.
Mm-hmm.
We have funded books for little kiddos so they have what they need to deal with grief and bereavement when faced with the loss of someone they care about. And we're also funding research, so we learn what it takes for volunteers to be effective when working with families who are supporting someone at end of life. So a range of initiatives that we support.
Yeah.
Now we have a couple of topics that we're going to cover here today. One of them you're holding in your hand, and
It's called Bucket List Plus One.
Bucket List Plus One.
Yes, and it was created by Drury students and Dr. Regina Waters. So go ahead and talk about that.
I challenge communication students to deal with this statistic. There are some who say that only a third of U.S. adults 18 and over have written down or communicated their wishes for medical care at end of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very many. We get uncomfortable with it, or we don't want to think about it. So our students came up with Bucket List Plus One with the idea we all have a bucket list of how we want to live our life. There's one more thing you need, the plus one, and that is an advanced care directive to tell people what you want for your end of life.
Plus one more step.
One more step,
Yes.
one more thing to do.
And a lot of people do not know that over the age of 18, parents cannot make decisions for their children health-wise. So it's so important that people get their directives done, not just for older people, but for 18 and up.
So this is where if my values would lead me a certain way or something like that, that's my chance to communicate that. Because it's not just like if you're diagnosed with an end-of-life kind of illness, but like a car accident or something like that can happen so fast.
Right, a medical emergency where you cannot speak for yourself. An advanced directive documents what your preferences, your values are, so your family and your friends are not guessing. And it takes that, I think it's the greatest gift we can give people is to take that stress of decision making off of them.
Yeah. Now, where are you in the year as far as, I know you have grants to organizations. Where are you in the year? Can people come to you for help if they still need it?
Absolutely. They need to go to our new website that we got created. It's beautiful.
And what is that website?
It is hospiceozarks.org. And you can go to the grants tab. And we have a spring and a fall cycle. So our fall cycle starts August 1st and lasts through October 1st.
So we're coming up on that.
Yes.
What do people need to know? What kind of person or organization can apply for that?
It needs to be a nonprofit, 501c3.
That is developing initiatives and programs that deal with a range of end-of-life issues. Care, education, we want to hear some innovative ideas.
And very important because, as you said, with the program, the Plus One here, there are many things that people don't even realize that programs, such as the ones that you help fund, can help walk them through before they need it.
Right. Waiting till a medical emergency or a crisis is the worst time to think through some of these decisions about CPR or what kind of life-sustaining treatments you do or do not want. What kind of pain management do you want or not want?
What's that website? One more time.
It is hospiceozarks.org.
Remember the .org.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies, for being here.
For being with us.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll be right back.